Hello everybody and welcome back to Last Epoch. While this may look like the same character we've been playing, this is actually a different one. I ended up starting over with my rogue because I wanted to try the offline mode and see how that was, and man, I kind of like it better, if I'm perfectly honest with you. The server lag and some of the other issues that I was running into with the other character were just really annoying. And it's nice to be able to just run around and do things. And I can also use my movement abilities in non-combat areas, which is nice too. So a couple of different things that are nice. I decided to go ahead and follow a build guide for this one just to see what the differences were and how everything was. And I don't know. I feel like the build that I had on the other one was probably about comparable to what I have going on here. I mean, I don't have a movement ability in that one, but my ability to do crazy amounts of damage was, you know, a fair bit higher, I feel like, sort of. I don't know, this aerial assault ability actually does some pretty decent AoE damage, and then my Falcon here is able to do some cool stuff. It is really cool to have the Falcon. I'm kind of enjoying that aspect of it, but yeah, the survivability on this character is, I don't know, it feels like it's slightly worse, actually, than the build that I had. So I don't know. We'll see. I have to start over with the monoliths and everything from here because obviously the offline and online modes don't mesh or anything like that. So it is the way that works, but you know, it'll work out. Let's see. I haven't decided where I want to go. There's some experience over here, some experience over there. I could possibly get a better hat going that way, I guess. How am I doing on my Circle of Fortune here? I have 1,509 favor. How about, instead of going to a monolith right now, how about we go visit the observatory and see if we can go find ourselves a prophecy that will get us something cool? Because I would really like to get a better, I'd really like to get some better, I'd like to get some better daggers if I could get it, but we're just not getting, man, I guess we can re-roll and see if some daggers pop up. This is the bad part about all of this. You spend all this money, and then the things you need just do not show up. And now, yeah, I'm wasting all this money on, and now I don't have enough money to buy one, even if it did show up. So now I'm screwed. So that's the problem. It's just, you know, I don't know why I did that. I didn't even need to go back there. That's the problem, especially early on like this, when you don't have any currency or anything like that. Like, it's starting over is kind of rough. It's kind of rough. So I guess we'll just go into this arena here and try to get a decent hat upgrade. That would be pretty sweet. So let's get in here. That. But yeah, the health on this character just drastically shifts up and down. And if you get caught in any kind of, like, really bad AoE stuff, it's almost instant death. So, I don't know what I'm following the build guide. I mean, sort of. I'm not necessarily following the gear that it told me to get, so maybe that's where my problem is. I should probably check that. But we won't be checking that right now, because I don't have the guide up, and I'm not going to take time to bring it up. We're just trying to finish this. So, I don't know. I did my best to follow the guide, and then once I get to 70, I'll either switch over to... I mean, I guess I don't need to switch... I'm probably going to stick with the Falcon on this character just because I think the Falcon's kind of cool. I know I heard online that some people don't like the Falcon because they think it's too overpowered. If you know anything about me, you know that I have no problem with overpowered builds. To me, the overpowered builds are the fun ones. I don't want something where I feel like I'm constantly struggling to get anything done. You know what I mean? Like, that's just annoying to me. See what I mean? That right there is part of the problem. Get my bird on there. I don't feel like the bird's doing nearly as much damage as it used to. But you know what? I think I read about that. I think I read early on it's like super overpowered, and then as you get towards the end, he's more of a companion than anything else. So that's probably the way it's meant to be. It's probably meant to be a really helpful companion early on, and then, you know, later on, it's more just kind of there as flavor. Okay, does this have anything that I need? Health regen and physical resistance. Do I have any of these? Yes. I want the dexterity and dodge rating from that. I don't think I need anything. The health would be nice if we end up getting it. I wonder if I should... What's the one that allows me to take everything off of one of them? Removes a random affix from an item. Okay, I think it's this one. Returning a number shard equal to its tier. And that one had... Oh, hold on. Well, get in there. That one had... Oh. Oh, because it's a unique. Can't reforge uniques. Durr. Okay. And I'm just buying all of these whenever I can, so that, because, you know, I have to build up my stock of them again. Let's see, do they have any armor or weapons or anything that I can actually use? It does not seem so. So yeah, we'll do another one here. Outcast hat. I'm using the loot filter that came with the guide, so, you know, it is what it is. I'm gonna go over here to these affix shards because we just need to really build up our, we need to build up our stock of them. Because I'm finding that when I want to do upgrades, I don't have the shards I need to be able to do the upgrades that I want to do, and it ends up being really super frustrating and annoying. Silver amulet. So yeah, this aerial assault ability is really great for clearing out like packs of monsters. So what are we doing? Slay enemies near to locate the Inquisitor thing, whatever. So for this squishy build character right here, just as we did in the other one, I'm just completely ignoring these for now. Because I don't want to die and then lose access. Like, if we're doing one where I don't care about the rewards at the end, then maybe we'll do it, but... what am I doing? Oh. Slay Inquisitor, there we go. Alright, if we're doing one where I don't care about the rewards at the end, then maybe we'll do those, but this character is so squishy that, the bosses tended to kill my other one, and I don't necessarily want to die, so I want the rewards. Oh, damn it. I hate these teleporting ones. Alright, portal to travel onwards. We're gonna get a helmet, or a couple of helmets maybe out of this. Or no, they were affix shards. I lose track so easy. What's going on? So let's see. Anything that we need. I mean, resistance would be nice. Purple is exalted, right? Purple is exalted. I think I can shatter that. Yeah, this has a bunch of different things that I would like to have. So we'll take that. This has throwing damage and minion damage, which would be nice. Actually, I should probably check that out. Let's see here. 49.93 versus 52. I'm glad I didn't shatter that. That would have been heartbreaking. Well, I guess I wouldn't have known if I had done it, but that would have been heartbreaking. Avoid, yeah, resistances. We'll take that, and then, yeah, that would have a crazy reduced amount of speed. And speed is life for this character, so it has a bunch of stuff I want on it. We'll take that too. Do you have anything that I want to buy? You have not updated your inventory, so no. Let's go ahead and do another... there's nothing I'm particular... Well, let's go ahead and just do this let's just go ahead and do the story aspect part of this one first. I'm expecting this to be a relatively short episode because... I'm kind of running out of time for recording today, so we'll do a couple more of these, and then we'll probably call it a day. I think that for this game, you know, shorter episodes are probably better, because how long can you sit here and watch somebody grinding through maps? Or monoliths, or whatever you want to call it for this game. Hey, we leveled up. I try to stay out of, like, crazy packs of stuff like that, because that's... if too many things come and hit me all at once, I'm done. So I try to just kind of roll through it as best I can. Still need to engage with it, but I try to roll through it as best I can, because I really don't want to die. Dying is annoying. Okay, got ourselves a bunch of glyphs. That's cool. I'm wasting a lot of time fighting all this stuff. We just need to get moving. Okay, that's one. Alright, return to the barricade, and then defeat all the monsters here. Look for signs of the missing outcasts. Alright, so that takes care of the story element part of that. Currently, I'm supposed to be maxing this thing out there, and then I don't have my guide up, so I'll take care of spending points when I'm done with the recording here, or the next time I get on. Because when I'm done with this, I have something else I need to go do. Okay. Oh, hold on. Let's see here. We have inventory. So my habit is just to swap items out to see if the damage goes up. So I don't know that that's necessarily the best way to go, because damage is great, but my survivability sucks. So I probably should start paying a little bit more attention to that. Preferably things that have health on it. Yeah, I don't really need health regeneration. I need a higher health pool, and that's the problem that I have. So if I do that, I'll lose some physical damage. I'll lose a fair bit of damage, but we'll increase our health. So I might need to make that sacrifice. Ugh, that's a massive amount of damage, though. The problem is that I need... Well, let's just add some health to this. Oh, there's no forging potential on it. So I gotta find something that has the... Let's see. Can we just add the physical damage? So do I have physical damage? I don't have any physical damage shards. That's the problem. Increase physical damage, which would be great, but I don't have the shards that I need for physical damage. So this is where I'm running. This is where I'm running into problems, because I need the shards to be able to do this stuff, and I don't have it. So that's the way it's going. So what we're gonna do is we're just gonna go and we're gonna shard all of this. So I'll shard the things I need. I don't care about area for skills, not really. So we'll sell that one. Resistance and regeneration. I don't really need lightning damage. I need both of those. And of course I didn't... dodge rating and necrotic would be nice. So we'll take that. And then we'll sell off both of these here. Alright, I think that's going to go ahead and do it for today. I really have some other things I need to get done. I've run out of time from recording for the day. So hopefully you guys enjoyed the video. Hit the like button, subscribe to help us reach 10,000 subscribers. Join as a member for early access to videos, among other perks. So you can just leave YouTube's version of a tip with the thanks button. I also have PayPal and Patreon links in the description for those of you who want to go that route. So again, thanks for watching. Be sure to come back for our next episode, and I'll see you then.